What you doing? Hi. Hi. What you doing down there? Hmm? What's up, y'all? James Casino, Chocolate Man in Thailand. Take a little drive down the road here. All right, so here's what's up, man. You know, getting old sucks, and I'm sure many of my viewers who are older will agree. Getting old sucks, and having to admit that getting older is affecting you sucks even more. I've been, every time people see me use my phone, they're like, why you hold it so far away from your face? Or they'll try to show me something on their phone. I'll be like, whoa, back up a little bit. You know, or I'll look at a menu in a restaurant, I'm like, hey. So I'm finally having to admit, I gotta get glasses. Oh man, I did not want to do this. Did not want to do it. But yeah, it's starting to be a real problem for me, and I think it's affecting me in certain ways. So I like, yeah, I'll just, yeah. I can feel the physiological, yeah, I can speak. I can feel the physiological effects, you know. I think it's starting to give me headaches, and, you know, my eyes kind of wander a little bit. My vision gets a little blurry sometimes. So it's like, yeah, I think that's just fatigue in my eyes from trying to work so hard to see things. I'm like, yeah, definitely time for some sexy eyewear. See if I can get something fashionable like Al Roker or Anderson Cooper or Stephen Colbert or something like that. You know, I guess the black frame thing is the in style now, so we'll see how that goes. But I'm headed down to a spot that got some really great reviews here in Pattaya called Euro Optic. I don't know if they got the best prices. I have no idea, because I've never had to shop for glasses in my life, so we'll just see how it goes. I mean, if it's too expensive, it's too expensive, and I'll move on, but we'll give them a shot. But honestly, when it comes to your health, you really want to go cheap. Me personally, I'm not really down for that. I got no problem spending a little extra money to get some quality eye care, and that's what this place seems like. Seems like they got a pretty high-end shop, so we'll go check that out. Oh, I forgot to add the date in there. I guess I get a lot of comments of like, what day is it? You know, and when did you film that? You know, so yeah, this is the 14th of December, Monday. Pretty chill day. Not a lot going on Pattaya today. Long weekend's over. The music fest was this weekend. Good times. And now the city will relax for a few days until the next weekend. It is awake out here though. All the shops are open. Well, most of them. And then all the beach vendors are out doing their thing. People are still using the lounge chairs every day, so that's cool. Not as crowded as it normally would be. Even on a Monday, you know, it's not really where it should be at, but not bad, not bad. Again, not a lot of closed signs, which is nice. I'm kind of taking a long way there. I'm not 100% where it's at. I got a good idea where it's at, but instead of using my phone holder and Google Maps like I should be, I'm just kind of winging it. Why make life easy, right? You know, you gotta have a little challenge every day. Past Walking Street, off a beach road. We'll go back down Second Road where I believe the shop is. Don't know if y'all can see that. I do this all the time. I've almost run my scooter out of gas probably like 10 times. I don't know why. I always forget to look at it. Now I'm on the search for gas before I hit this eyeglass place, which I think I might have already passed. But now my focus is on fuel, so I don't run out. Wish me luck. So one problem you might find in Pattaya when you're running out of gas, don't ever do it in a car. You know, when you hit a gas station, once you're down in the city, it's very hard to find a gas station. But what is very convenient is most of these little mom and pop shops up the soys sell fuel in little bottles. Now, I probably wouldn't put that in my car, but absolutely in a scooter, I don't care. So they take old Samsung bottles, the local whiskey, and they put gas in it and they sell that to you. And fair price is anywhere between 25 to 40 baht, depending on where you get it from. 30 being about the average, wherever you can find them. But the best way to find it is definitely ducking down a soy, because they always got motorbike shops or mom and pop selling this and that, and you'll just see the bottles out in a rack, which is what I'm looking for right now. And they're usually everywhere. Right now I'm not having luck, but they're usually everywhere. Like this one right here. He's kind of expensive, but whatever. We're gonna do it anyway because I'm about to run out. So he's got his for 40 by the bottle. Open up the gas. Oh yeah. Let me get 2. She's gonna hook me up with a couple bottles here. Oh, we got a little funnel. Hook it up. I don't know why it's green. Some are green and some are yellow. I have no idea what the difference is, but that's what it is. Nothing to it. But yeah, they will definitely save your butt, because like I do this all the time. I constantly run out of gas all the time. When I'm running around the city, I'll look down, I'll be like, oh, my light's blinking. It's probably time to get some fuel. But yeah, it happens to me all the time. But thankfully, like I said, these shops are everywhere. There's almost always one down every store. Okay, all gassed up. Now let's go try to find this this glass shop. Give me this optometry shop. Give me some glasses that I really don't want to admit that I need. This really is hard for me, man. I've been fighting this forever and ever. But as that phone kept getting at me, I'm literally having to look at my phone like this. I'm out here looking at my phone. It's just, nah, that ain't working. Something tells me I'll be a lot more comfortable once I do this. And it'll be great not to have to hold things out here anymore. So Bucau's lively today. It's Monday morning, bars are open. It's about, what time is it? It's about almost 11 o'clock, almost 11 a.m. Surprisingly lively. If you could see the sky, like it seems like it's darker. It seems like it's earlier in the morning, but the problem we're having right now in Pattaya and various other places in Thailand is all the smoke from burning the fields is like just making it hazy as hell lately. And I guess a lot of local residents are complaining about the smoke, but there's not really much you can do about it. These farmers burn their fields every year, and I mean, there's not really much they can do to stop them. And a lot of times the smoke comes from over the border anyway, so like nothing you're gonna do about the Cambodians. I mean, they're gonna do what they're gonna do. So just something you gotta live with this time of year. Just sends my allergies into overdrive. You can even hear it in I'm a little grovelly in my voice right now because it just, yeah, air quality is just trash right now. Small sacrifices is what it is, baby. Thankfully it doesn't last all year. Just a couple months out of the year you got to deal with this. Uh-oh. Well, that didn't work out. Here I was, all this positivity, talking about how shops are open, everything like that, and this is what I come to. Yeah, I'm about 99% sure that was where the shop was. So that's unfortunate because they had really good reviews and it seemed like a really nice shop. So yeah, I guess I'm on to plan B. Or I'm a complete idiot. I guess the parking is actually down here at Royal Garden Plaza. And this is the actual location for the place. So my bad on that one. I probably should have looked at the map a little more carefully, and then I would know that it was in this building and not across the street. So that's on me. Yeah, not the first time I made that mistake, and definitely not the last. All right, we're here at the Royal Garden Plaza, and the Christmas music is kicking. Now let's find this optical shop and get this stuff done, man. This place is pretty nice. I rarely come in this mall, but it's pretty nice. It's kind of a mid-range mall, mid-level size. Pretty cool. Let's see if we can find this shop. It was probably a mistake to come in here with an empty stomach too, because there's lots of good eats here in the mall. All kinds of restos and whatnot. And in this damn place. You know, it's funny, there's a lot of Krispy Kremes here in Thailand, but I think I've only ate at Krispy Kreme maybe one time since I lived here. So many other options, you know? And of course, I'm having no luck finding this optical shop. I did see a different optical shop, but I want to find the one I was looking for because she had really good reviews. So kind of want to trust her. We'll just keep looking and we'll get lucky. Okay, I'm having a real hard time with very basic instructions, all right? I'm walking around the ground floor and I'm like, I can't find this place. I don't know where it is, you know? I finally looked at their Facebook page and looked at the directions, and it said, yeah, we're the first floor of the Road Garden Plaza. So I walk around the ground floor instead of the first floor looking for it, and I'm like, why can't I find it? Yeah, you're on the ground floor, not the first floor. I think we're getting hot now. Let's see if we can find this spot. Success! We have found it. Euro Optic. And they're open. Let's give it a shot. Been around since '96. I didn't know this was going to be such a challenge. So we finally found Euro Optic, but the optometrist is not there. I guess she had to run around and do some things. I think that's her mother and father that were hanging out there in the shop, just kind of watching the store for her. But oh man, I don't know if I want to wait around. There's another optometry store downstairs, so I might go check them out if I can find it again. Now I'm all turned around again. Okay, where am I going? Whee! A lot of people been complaining, you know, hey, can you stop, you know, panning the camera around back and forth like that? It makes me dizzy. Not a lot of people, like very few people actually, but a couple people got mad about that, so now I'm just teasing them. Sorry, that's just how I film the show, man. Hope it's not killing you. Okay, yeah, so we got this shop here called Top Sharon 1. Anyway, I see some big devices in the back, so that encourages me that they can check my eyes for me. So we'll try this spot. All right, team, what do you think? She hooked him up to the machine and she's like, you only need reading glasses, you don't need glasses full time, which is golden for me. So what do y'all think about these ones? I don't know nothing about glasses. Are these me? I don't know. Let me try a couple more. All right, if I can keep from fogging them up for 2 seconds. What do you think? Ray-Bans? Yeah? Can't go wrong with Ray-Ban, right? These things look a little weird on my ears though. That's a good option. That's pretty close. We're still working it here. Emporio Armani, what do you think? I think these are the closest ones for me so far. I don't know. Feel pretty comfortable. My problem is I have one low ear and one high ear, so like glasses never sit perfectly on my face, but these ain't bad. And again, I only need them for reading, which is cool. I think we might go with the Emporios. We're gonna work up a total price on that, see what it's gonna be here. Whew, glasses aren't cheap, but whatever. It beats the eye strain every day. I think it's a better option for me. Here's the device that hooked me up to. This thing did like an automatic reading. It was pretty cool. It like kicked out a little, I didn't do anything. It just kicked it and looked at my eyes, and then it kicked out a little stamp or a little receipt. And then based off of that, she let me try some examples and whatnot, and then I could read clear with those, and it was bam, cool. So yeah, modern optometry. The lens price was $8,900, and then the lenses were how much? 2,000 or 2,100, right?
Yes.
Right, but it's all 50% off, gang. 50% off. So the total is 4,500. That's a no-brainer for me. So yeah, that's cool. Let's do that for sure. Cool. Yep, let's order it. No problem. Yeah, that's a steal. That's a steal. So yeah, the total would have been like 89 plus 2,100. So yeah, it would have been like 11,000. And yeah, we're getting it for, I'm sorry, it would have been like 9,000. Anyway, we're getting it for 4,500. Sounds good to me. She's gonna check. So she gotta check me one more time with the machine, or with the glasses, I guess. Yes. Let's film this. It's important.
This one.
Okay. Yep. Bottom line: point your nose towards what you are trying to see to ensure that you can see all objects clearly. Yep. And I don't feel like I'm straining to see that. It looks pretty good.
Yes. number one นะคะ
Okay, number one. Yeah, okay, point your nose towards what you're trying to see to ensure that you can see all objects clearly.
one or two bit
Here's where I have the biggest problems up close. So yeah, that looks pretty good. Let's try. Can we try the other ones one more time? Can we try that? Yeah, let's try that one more time. Just see which one's the easiest for me. Yeah, I think the 2 was better. Yeah,
number
the 2 is better. I can read closer with the 2.
okay
That's really what I'm trying to do, so I don't have to look like this.
No.
I do this every day.
No. number 2 นะคะ
Yeah, number 2, I can get it this close and still read it, so that's good. Point your nose towards what you're trying to see all objects clearly. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think 2 works the best. How are these? Should I just get these? Okay. Now let's try. Yeah, point your nose towards what you're trying to see so you can see objects clearly. All right, what level is this? What are these? These are 3 or?
yes 3
3? Let me see here.
number 2 man.
Yeah, I think 2 is the best.
Okay.
It was the most comfortable.
okay
Yeah, that seems like maybe too much. This is fun. Not really. I never wanted to admit I was gonna need this. Well, it just keeps getting better. So she told me it was gonna be 5 days, but now she's like, no, it'll be here tomorrow. I'm like, okay, cool.
4,500 baht
4,500. Nothing to it. All right, this is working out well. Well, that experience was, yeah, is what it is. Took me forever to lock something down, but it's over with. Thankfully, I only needed reading glasses, not like a permanent prescription. And I can't see, like far away, I can see perfect. I can read stuff a million miles away, no problem. It's the up close stuff that just kills me. So we got that all taken care of. Is what it is. Finally just had to eat that. No worries. Now we're looking for lunch. What should we do? What should we do? There's a lot of places to eat here, so let me check it out. Cool little fountain. Like I said, moving to Thailand, you don't miss out on the U.S. holidays. Trust me, they got you covered on Christmas. They got you covered. All the decorations are up, the music's on. The only thing you miss out on is the snow and the cold. Or wait, are you actually missing that? No, not really. Probably not. I had to walk outside for a second just to see what was out here. I don't normally stop here, like I said, just looking around, but yeah, it's a little muggy and nasty out here, so we'll definitely go eat inside. I think it's gonna be banchan for me today. Banchan. Kind of a Korean chicken joint. Very delicious. And I think they have churros. I don't know why a Korean place has churros, but hey, it's all good. Definitely not slammed here in Banchan. Yeah, kind of got the place to myself. There are 2 customers over there on the other side, but yeah, just chilling. Got a nice little view here. And of course, they got the music rocking out. I'm sure you can hear it. Thankfully, it's just instrumentals. It's EDM Christmas music. I never heard EDM Christmas music before, but yeah, there you go. EDM Christmas music. All right, that works. Okay, the chicken is here. I think these are thigh strips from Banchan. Not 100% on that. Look good though. And a little rice. Woo, that's hot. Can't get the lid off. I think it's hot as hell. Okay, maybe I won't eat the rice. I can't get the lid off. Better when I got 2 hands, but yum yum. Let's tear this up. Let's eat, let's eat. Look at this classic. Wow, I don't even know what year this is from. That's pretty cool though. Great condition. Pretty interesting. Now I gotta rush home. I got Lazada delivery waiting on me. Had a great lunch at Banchan, got some glasses. Not a bad day. We'll see what else happens. Good morning from Pattaya. It is the 15th of December. About 9 a.m. in the morning. I know a lot of people have been making comments. Can you please put the date? So there you go. There's the date. So you know when this is being recorded. Just doing my local series. You know, wrapping up, putting a few days together. I know you guys kind of like these long videos where I do a few days here in Pattaya, talk about what's going on here. So today, I have to go to immigration and get my visa extended. But this is something I never thought I'd have to do, because if I leave the country while under my 5-year visa, anytime I leave the country, it resets me for another year every time I come back in. So that's the best way to put that. So 5-year visa. If I stay in the country every 365 days or annual, whatever, however you want to do the math, every 365 days I'd have to do an extension unless I leave the country. If I leave the country and then come back, it pretty much restarts that count for another year until I have to get another extension until my 5-year visa expires completely. So in 2024 my visa will actually expire, and then I can't get any more extensions. I can't do anything else more with that visa. But as long as I kept leaving the country, I didn't have to get these extensions. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to leave the country in a year. The last time I was out of the country was to Bali. So when I got back from Bali last year, that was the last time I left the country. And unfortunately, it's been almost a year since then. So I had to go down and apply for my extension, which wasn't a big deal. Just went to NA Services. I think you guys saw that already. Those guys are cool. They hooked me up. You don't have to do it that way. You can, the extension itself is only like 1,900 baht, and you can go down to immigration and do that yourself. But me personally, it's easier just to pay the service there. They go down and deal with the paperwork and all that, and talk to the people, and then I just show up and do my little part. So that's what I'm doing today. Paid NA Services to do all that stuff, and then I can just walk in there and they'll handle the business. Where to get your information in Thailand is up to you. That's fine. You just have to embrace that saying here. Where you get your information is up to you. And for me, not every news agency here in Thailand has the highest level of integrity. All right, I trust very few sources here, and a lot of people like using the forums as well to get information. Again, my trust level for them is very low, very low. You see things in there and you're just like, I know that's not true, or I know that's just somebody's very strong opinion and they're not really being accurate. They're kind of using a lot of, conjecture or anecdotal evidence, or their personal opinion, etc. I'm like, that's fine, that's cool. If you want to trust those sources, that's cool. Looking at somebody's positive experience and pulling from that, because usually when it's a positive experience, people tend not to exaggerate. They just want to tell you what they go through. When they have a negative experience, that's when they tend to exaggerate a lot, and make things a lot worse than they are. That's the one thing I really don't like. And you see that a lot in the forums, and they're like, oh man, don't get a lead, or don't do this, don't do that, don't get this visa, or just wait, or you can't get in the country, or you can't. Wow. But yeah, find a trusted news source. Find somebody with some integrity, and take a good look at the articles they write. It's like, was that article written to give me information, or was that article written just to drag me in? But always, it's up to you. Hopefully, if you ever call me on this, if I do it, I'm never telling you what you should do on this channel. If you catch me doing that, call me on it all day. I'm never telling you what to do. It is absolutely up to you. I'm not telling you that you shouldn't go to these forums or shouldn't read these papers. I'm just telling you that's my opinion of them, and that's what I see. Okay, cool. This always cracks me up. People will go out of their way not to park here. I don't know why. Yeah, people will go out of their way not to park here at immigration. They'll try to wait in the street or double park, or they just, they'll drive around the block 27 times waiting for a spot to open up. And I'm just like, there's a huge parking lot right here, and the lady only charges like 40 baht. It's 40 baht? If 40 baht is an issue for you, then yeah, not sure you want to live here, man. It might be a struggle. Anyway, chilling here at immigration. Look at this police car. That shit is nice. BMW. He got like some kind of, I don't know, I guess that's a laser on top. Speed laser. Yeah, I ain't messing with him though. All right, well, we'll just chill out here for a few minutes. I got a little bit till my appointment, so yeah. Guess I'll answer some comments. Okay, there it is. Must-have item right there. Definitely driving in Thailand, you want one of these. I just got this cheesy one from Tucom. It says $17.90 on the box. I can't remember what I paid. I paid a little less because I bought something else with it, but seems to be working okay. Nothing special. It also came with a back camera, but since this is a rental, we're not gonna install the rear camera. I think that'd be a little silly on a rental. But if I ever decide to buy a car ever get around to it, I will get the back lens installed. But yeah, seems to be working good. It's recording on its own. Sexy. Yeah, you definitely gotta have that though. At least the front facing, at least. Honestly, I really want like a 360 camera for all angles, but maybe in the future I'd like to have like because I think you got ones where you can mount it to your mirrors, so you get that blind spot recording, and then you got the rear mounted one, so that'd be pretty legit to be able to see all around the car. Because yeah, especially in the blind spot is where people tend to hang out, especially motorbikes. So yeah, you definitely want some protection. It may not save you, you know, when the cop gets there or whatever, it may not save you, but at least you got evidence of what really happened. So that might be useful for insurance or whatever. But yeah, absolutely get you a camera for your car. Fun little Tuesday here at immigration. Should be a good time. Big lines. Thankfully I got an appointment, so hopefully that'll help out. All right, we'll see y'all in a couple after we do finish this madness. All right. Easy as pie. That's why I paid the service. She did all the running around. She was running around like her head was cut off. And all I did was sign a paper, took a photo on a cell phone. Hilarious. That's an official immigration tool there. It's a cell phone. Yep, so signed my name, took a photo, sat there for about 10 minutes, and then she handed me my passport and said, have a nice day. So yeah, I'm down with that system. Y'all down with that? It worked well for me. Definitely worth the money. Like I said, she was running around. She was handling 2 other people, but still, it was crazy. She was just woo, 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 woo. And I'm just sitting there like, okay, playing with my phone, answering comments, chilling out. That's the way to do it, in my opinion. All right, I'm gonna hop in my ride and go handle all my other stuff today. I think I'm gonna go try and get insurance now. We'll see what happens with that. Right here at Pacific Cross, health insurance. Watching a couple other reviews online. A lot of guys recommended this place, so I'm gonna take a look at one of their plans. See if we can hook up, see what happens. Yeah, okay, so I was here at Pacific Cross, so I went in there, and no hard sell. It's kind of cool. They're not really trying to sell you the insurance. They just provide it. So I think they're either assuming that you already looked online, or you can come in and just ask questions and they'll give you the facts. They give you a couple of pamphlets on whatever your plans you're looking at. I was looking at their 2 top tier plans, the Ultima and the Maxima. Everything is in here, including the prices that you pay. So what the total cost is for your age group and everything that it covers. It's all really well spelled out. These are nice brochures. They have pretty much everything in them. They're all broken down. You know, everything is in Thai and English, so no problem there. You know, like for me, it tells me very specifically my age group, how much I'm gonna have to pay per year. I mean, there's no questions. And then they gave me the application here. And none to it. It's a pretty long application, and I'm getting my eyeglasses today, so my reading glasses. So I'll wait until I got my reading glasses to actually fill this out. You know, it's funny, they do have a vision and dental plan that you can add on to it, but the lady was straight up with me. She's like, look, the vision plan is not really useful unless you're gonna need glasses. Like, you kind of want to get that before you need glasses. And then you know, and it's not really that big a deal anyway. And then the dental plan, she was like, nah, the dental plan really isn't that good either, because if you have, like, they're gonna look at your teeth, and if you already have problems with your teeth, none of it's gonna be covered. So only something that happened after this would be covered as part of your dental plan. So it's kind of iffy if you want that. You may want to get separate dental, or just do it, you know, dental's pretty cheap here anyway, so you might want to just kind of do dental out of pocket. So, but she was pretty honest. I was like, you really don't need that. She could have sold me on it. She's like, no, you probably don't need that. Just get the regular plan. So the medical is definitely where it's at though. You definitely want that medical coverage. You know, the plan I'm looking at is, I think, 50 or 60,000 for a year. How much was that? Let me look at that again. So what was it? Yeah, for the one I'm looking at, yeah, like 55. So looking at about 1,500, 1,600 US per year. Yeah, whatever. I was, you know, I am retired military, so I have access to TRICARE overseas, which, if you look at the coverages there, they're not great, and the claims process is, I don't think it's going to be that easy over here. So I'm just kind of, you know, and now they want to charge us more money for TRICARE as well. So I'm like, it's not that expensive, but I might just, you know, that'll be on the side, or if I keep it at all, you know, that'll just kind of be extra, I guess, if I need it. But I'd rather have this comprehensive health plan here. And some of them cover you for overseas. I gotta read on this one, but I'm pretty sure it covers you out of the country as well, at least for some expenses for some things. So yeah, all good with me. So yeah, I'll read up on it a little bit more tonight, probably fill out this application, then I'll come back in here and then I'll let you guys know how it went. All right, gotta go outside. I don't know why I gotta go outside all the, oh man, it's kind of loud out here too. Shoot. I hope it's not that loud and y'all can still hear me, but let's talk about priorities. I'm not talking about your priorities or anyone else's priorities. I'm talking about how my priorities are out of whack. You know, like you guys just saw, I was down there getting the health insurance, and I was like thinking on the way back, I'm like, how stupid is this? I've been here almost 2 years and now I'm looking at health insurance. I've already bought a motorbike. Already been looking at cars to buy. Wow. Out of whack priorities. You really got to sit back and think to yourself, you're like, how stupid is that? You know, I've easily spent $1,500 US hanging out in bars and clubs and drinking with friends and doing all that. I've easily spent $1,500 on travel this year, despite the situation that's going on. I've spent that at least. So there's $3,000 gone. The health plan I'm looking at is probably a little over $1,500. Or I might even go up a tier and maybe $2,000 US for a year of comprehensive health coverage. Yeah, sure, you might not use it, but what if you do? What if you get in an accident? I'm on a scooter. You know, how easy is it to get an accident? It's easy to get an accident in a car here. I could trip and fall down a drain. I mean, there's a million things that could happen to you here. What's wrong with a little insurance? And I'm not trying to sell anybody on it. I needed to sell myself on it 2 years ago when I got here and knew I was going to stay here long term. So, but pretty much as soon as I dropped the money on that elite visa, I should have went down and dropped another $2 grand on insurance. That was just, I don't know what I was thinking. But just giving you my line of thinking. Again, I'm not trying to convince you guys of anything. I'm not trying to tell you what to do or, you know, what your priorities should be. But to me, my priorities were out of whack. This is something I should have done a long time ago. So I'm definitely going to get some health insurance. That's going to happen. I kind of waited too long and that was stupid. You know, it's true, I did have some coverage with my TRICARE, but I don't know. I think that was probably riskier on my part, hoping that TRICARE would cover me. So, you know, looking at the TRICARE coverage, I don't think that was the wisest move. So, yeah, gonna go ahead and get this health insurance for sure, and probably should have got it earlier. Anyway, just my thinking, wanted to share that. All right, beautiful morning out here. Who knew these two old fat guys were gonna be so serious about this competition? It's out of control. Got Joe talking about 15 kilometers, walking around. You got Chuck talking about 90-kilometer bike rides. I lost all this weight. I'm eating my kale chips, drinking my insurance. Oh, well, maybe they didn't say that last part, but I'm sure that's the secret to their success. Kale chips and insure. Me, I've still been eating ribs and enjoying some McDonald's, prime burger, eating like a pig. I'm just out here walking for fun now. I don't really need to lose weight. I just all right. I got 15 days and 5 hours, not that I'm counting. Got to do something. Don't want to get completely embarrassed at the weigh-in. I'm the youngest of these three geriatrics, so had to get out here and finally do something. We'll see what happens. I ain't scared though. I ain't scared. So I'm watching Chuck's latest video and I'm like, I'm out here doing my walk. Say hello to the king. But I'm out here doing my walk and I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna stop walking until Chuck stops talking. And I'm already halfway through my walk before I started the video, and then I look down at the time, 51 minutes. So I'm committed now though. I'm about a third of the way through the video. Let me go back to that. Of course, now I added some time because I had to make this video. It's all good though. The gauntlet has been laid. The challenge has been made. We'll see who can win this. All right. Well, that's about an hour and 30 minutes. 51 minutes was with Chuck while he was doing his ride. I was watching this video. 10 kilometers, kind of sad. I used to go a lot faster than that and a lot farther. But yeah, it's been a while since I've been out on a walk. Or even a walk run, which is what I really like to do, but we got it done. Try to keep that up for the next couple of weeks. Show these old guys how it's done. Anyway, all right, back to the crib. Try to figure out what's for breakfast. Probably something that is hopefully a little bit healthy. We'll see what we can find. All right, just a quick update. Okay, I'm back here at Pacific Cross. I just dropped off my application. I had a few questions for him. I was wondering what exactly is covered, where it's covered. And for the plan I got, I'm looking at the Maxima. If you're looking at Pacific Cross on their website, I'm looking at the Maxima. What was it? Maxima Plus? I think whatever the top tier Maxima plan. Well, there's two Maxima plans, and I got the top tier one, but not the very top tier. So they have a Ultima plans as well, Ultima and Ultima Plus, I believe. So Maxima would be like the third level from the very top, and Maxima Plus, the one I got, and that's probably going to be around 60,000 something, whatever. I just filled out my application. They'll send that up to the underwriter. The underwriter will send me an offer letter based on, you know, because it all depends on what your medical history is. So, you know, depending on what you have in your medical history is going to change the price of the premium, obviously. So it's expected to be around 60,000 baht per year, which is a little over 2,000 US, which is fine because it's coverage for, I believe, 5 million. So just overall total coverage is 5 million, and then, you know, obviously there's different coverages for different ailments and different hospitalizations, but it's worldwide coverage. So if I go on vacation, as long as my vacation is less than 90 days, I'm covered. If I go back to the US, I'm still covered, but what happens is it's like a copay type arrangement, but it doesn't matter for me anyway since I'm retired military. As long as I go to a military or a VA hospital, it shouldn't be an issue if I had to. Now, if I go to a regular hospital, I'll probably have to work something out there, figure out what the copay is, etc., but not too worried about that. Not be traveling to the States that often, I don't think. I'll be traveling around the rest of the world pretty often, as you know, as soon as the situation's over, but that's what's up with that. So with like immunizations, blood work, routine medical checkups, all that, none of that's covered. And you know, unless you get that like an add-on to most health insurance, it's not going to be covered, at least not that I know of in Thailand. I don't know about stateside insurance. I never had to have it. I was in the military. All that stuff was covered when I was in the military. So in Thailand, though, that's pretty standard with medical plan, with health insurance, so you don't get all that, the routine stuff covered. Health insurance is for emergencies, basically, for accidents, for, you know, unanticipated health problems, things like that. It's not meant for routine stuff. So, which is cool. I got no problem with that because thankfully routine medical care in Thailand is not that expensive. So if I want to get blood work, or if I just want to get a health checkup or whatever, it's not going to be that much money. You know, maybe $400 or $500, and I can get a full checkup, full blood work, x-rays, all that stuff, probably for like $500. It's not that bad. So totally worth it for me to pay the 2,000, whatever it's going to be a year for this plan. You know, I'm out here riding on scooters, I'm traveling around the country. You know, if I stayed in my house all day, every day, I probably wouldn't worry about it. But yeah, I'm out there doing stuff. So yeah, not having comprehensive coverage just seems silly to me, especially when I spend more than $2,000 on all these other things. You know, and this is just this is a one-time $2,000 payment for the year. So yeah, just kind of don't be an idiot, you know. In my opinion, to me that's being an idiot, not having coverage when you're here long term. What was I thinking of? Oh, TRICARE. So yeah, I was looking more at my TRICARE policy and how that works. Not even really a policy. TRICARE is more like a benefit than a policy, and it's pay in advance. But with TRICARE Select Overseas, whatever they want to call it, TRICARE Overseas Select, I don't know, something like Top or whatever. My military guys can look it up. Whoever's using that TRICARE, you know what I'm getting at. Bottom line being that TRICARE Overseas is just not really comprehensive in any way, the way it worked, and you would have to pay in advance. So literally any kind of medical care I got here, I would have to get the medical care, pay out of my own pocket, and then file a claim and hope that they cover it or cover some part of it. It's just not really what I wanted. I want to be able to just throw down my card, which I'll get from these guys. I'll get a card. I can go into, you know, especially in Thailand, I'll just go into any hospital, throw down my card, and here we go, and I need treatment for this. It's going to be a whole lot easier dealing with that situation. You know, and almost every hospital has their own insurance department to deal with that, so it definitely helps. And basically that's what's happened here at Pacific Cross. That's the deal, that's the situation. I should get an offer letter here in a couple of days from the underwriters. They'll just email me that I can come back in and pay, and that'll be that. I'll be insured. So yeah, try not to have anything bad happen to me in the next couple of days, or it's on me. All right, anyway, hope that information was useful, and if you got more questions, just ask me. But also check out the Pacific Cross website. I'll put it down there below so you guys can check it out, read about it if you're planning to come to Thailand, or if you're already in Thailand. But yeah, I would definitely consider it. And I'm not saying just use Pacific Cross. There's a bunch of different insurance companies with a bunch of different options. Also, you know, go check out Ride for Kicks. I should probably link his video as well. He definitely went a lot more comprehensive than I did. I kind of just piggybacked on what he did and just got my own plan based off some of the stuff he talked about. He pretty much covered what we're concerned about, you know, just some comprehensive, good insurance. The situation requirements require like 100,000, I believe, bot insurance or whatever. Yeah, these plans far and exceed that, so you're going to be well covered if you needed to come back and have that insurance to get back in the country, along with all your other requirements. But I'm not too worried about that one. I don't plan on leaving the country until we can come back unrestricted. And if that means, you know, 2-3 years from now, which I'm just saying, I don't think it'll be anything like that at all. I think hopefully it'll be a few months before they start dropping this stuff. But if that were to happen, I am well covered by this insurance. All right, anyway, babbling too much. I'm gonna get out of here. What else I gotta do today? I got other stuff to do today. If it's anything interesting, I'll record it. But anyway, that's the update on insurance. All right, y'all tired of me talking about insurance? Boring as hell. I know. I think this is kind of a boring vlog I did here, but it's just kind of informational purposes. But I did want to add something interesting in here. They got some things going on here right next to Soy 6. Check this thing out. Look at that. So the big speculation is they're going to use this as a coffee shop, just like Coffee War out near Utapao Airport. I'm sure every vlogger and their mother's already been down here, but whatever. I can do my own thing. Wow. Look at this wing root. You don't realize how big these things are until you like get right up next to it. That is huge. They must have trucked this stuff in like in the middle of the night or something. It seems like it practically just showed up here. It's weird. Like it just came out of nowhere. That couldn't have been easy to bring that in here. Looks like they got pretty much the whole airplane. Definitely a 747. Put it together, yeah, and I imagine it'll end up being some kind of tourist attraction, most likely a coffee shop. Hope the video's good. I didn't have my GoPro on me. I'm just using my phone, which usually takes pretty good video. Not bad at all. This is dope though. I wasn't sure I was gonna be able to get this close to it, but yeah, you can walk right up to it. They got it roped off, but yeah, you can still get some good shots. Anyway, just had to add something a little more interesting to this video. It's pretty much just informational. Daily life Pattaya. I haven't been going out much, everything. Travel buddy is out of town, so I really don't like to go do a whole lot without her because there's so much she hasn't seen. You know, I'd rather wait for her to come back. That way she can see it too. Yeah, this wing is wild. Like you just can't imagine how big it is until you like see it apart from the airplane and it's like laying right next to you. It's just enormous. I'm really curious how they got this in here. I would have liked to have seen that, but I imagine they did it in the middle of the night when the traffic was low. But I'm curious how they got it. I guess it wouldn't have been too tall to get it down Second Road. I guess if you went all the way down the middle of Second Road, they probably had enough clearance to bring it on a truck. Great view though. Look at this thing. That is amazing. It's weird, there's nobody out here watching this. Guess I can get a little closer until somebody screams at me. Get the hell out of here. Why not? Let's live on the edge. Somebody will scream at me if they don't want me in here. That is crazy looking. It's just wild to think. This thing probably flew for thousands and thousands of hours through the sky at hundreds of miles per hour, traveled millions and millions of miles all over the planet, more than likely, and then it ends up here as a coffee shop. I mean, that's just, I don't know. You just, when you think about it, it's like, wow, that's an interesting life for a piece of machinery, you know? I'm seriously waiting for somebody to come screaming at me any minute now. Look at this though. So here we got a piece of the lower belly of the aircraft. That just looks insane. Man, that looks cool. I didn't even think about that. And like, what if you actually flew on this airplane at some point in your life? How crazy is that? I mean, this thing's probably 30 years old, but there's that always that possibility. I'm sure this thing's carried millions of passengers. What are the odds? You might actually have been on that airplane at one point. That'd be crazy, man. All right. Anyway, that's cool. So these things are just laying around. It's cool that somebody's actually using them for something. Okay, what's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? Okay, we got so much going on here. We just need to catch y'all up, everything. Okay, I know I'm doing my local video. This video is probably like over an hour long already. I don't care, because we had to get one more stop in. Well, actually, we got several more stops today, but we had to do one more event today. Let's say that. So we're over here at the open mic at Pattaya. What's up? And I'm with, who this?
CJ, what's up, y'all?
CJ, same, but different. Got this lovely white Jew. Hi, Jew. Big smile, swaddy cop. All right, they got these right here. What is this?
No, come on over here.
No.
Right here.
No.
Come over here. Come over here.
Let's check out. See.
Hey, look at that melted butter right
What
there.
is this? What are we doing here? You know, not everybody knows what this is right here. What do you got there?
Fresh homemade biscuits.
Homemade biscuits?
Homemade.
Where you get homemade biscuits in?
I got them over here at the open mic.
Open mic. Who made them?
Oh, you know who made them?
Hold on.
The teacher himself.
What?
Yeah.
Hold on. He talking about somebody over here made. Let's go figure this out. All right, walking through the open mic. We're going into the kitchen. We're not usually allowed because, you know, you can't have too many cooks in the kitchen, but we're gonna go over here like, who's this guy?
Hey.
About some biscuits and all that.
Don't reveal the secrets, right?
No. We don't know. He's saying biscuits.
Fresh out of the oven there, baby.
That's what you get at the open mic at the parlor right here. Look at the hat. Look at this dude don't play, man.
Yeah. We chefing it up in here, man. We are chefing it.
But look at this. You're really gonna get crazy, right? Look at this.
Oh yeah.
My goodness.
I got the makings of some biscuits and sausage gravy going on there.
Oh.
I'm getting ready to serve you up you gotta have one of these, right? You gotta try one of my.
Don't be fooled by this kitchen, okay? Don't be fooled. There is magic going on in here. It doesn't matter how small it is, it matters how good it is. And this dude
you don't want too big a galley, right?
He's got everything in reach. He's got some craziness going on. I need to get out of here. You know, I kind of forgot I was in a challenge with some other fat dudes, but forget it today. I guess I'll just have to walk farther today. It ain't gonna happen. It looks too crazy. Woo! Oh my goodness. Now, this place ain't exactly, hold on, we'll show this right here. Here's the breakfast menu. This is what he's gonna do. All right, but not necessarily open for breakfast just yet, but we're kind of getting a tester menu. We're coming over here just to sample the goods. So, but I'm sure, go to Teacher Thomas Thailand, subscribe to his page.
This is good. This is good, man.
Subscribe to his page, Teacher Thomas Thailand, and he will definitely let you know. Definitely like the open mic at Paula Facebook page, the Google Maps, check it all out. He'll definitely have information coming out when all this is going to be available for the general public. You should definitely come check him out. He's got it going on.
I need to take some pictures.
Little sampler tray. Yeah, you're right about the picture. I always forget the pictures.
Yeah, I'm gonna take some pictures. Hold on.
A little sampler. We're just gonna try this pancake and the sausage. All just sampler. This isn't the actual plate or how it'll be done. It's just so we can try the flavor out. Pretty much. That's all it's about is flavor right now, not presentation and all that. So don't worry. Trust me. I got no doubt that this is gonna taste amazing. Look at this guy here. This guy is crazy. Look what he just brought me. Look at this thing.
That's the Texan.
That is a Texan omelet. Now, okay, we had just ate like half a pancake, some sausage, bacon, biscuits, and then he brings me this thing. Yeah, so long diet. Diet is whatever. I'll get back to it. It'd be good if I was keto, maybe, but then I just ate a bunch of carbs, so that ain't gonna work. Whatever, man, I don't care. I'm gonna enjoy this deliciousness. Look at that. Open mic at the parlor. Make sure you subscribe. Teacher Thomas Thailand. You can see this kind of good stuff all the time. This is gonna be delicious. Right, I know y'all just love to see me smacking my jaws, so let me do the first bite here on camera. Yum. All right, just had to let y'all suffer through that. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this up. CJ, tell us about it. What's going on, man? What happened right now?
I was sorry, I was concentrating here. I'm trying to hurry up, put this back in the bag and wear in the box so that I can hurry up and get down with this here burrito.
What's that? What we talking about? Get down with what?
Man, look at this burrito here, man. He said be careful with this here. It's really spicy. Get my fingers out of there.
What is that?
I don't know. What is it? It's some kind of burrito, huh?
Burrito?
Oh man, we just go check it out. Breakfast burrito.
Breakfast burrito.
Man, I'll tell you.
Show
Okay,
Scott.
That's enough.
What, breakfast
man,
burrito?
I'm just getting busy here. You done yet?
Egg and cheese and pork and salsa and what? Tortilla and cheddar cheese. So yeah. Basic ingredients, not a basic product. Look at this. Just oh my. Yummy. I'm jealous of him right now.
What do you think, man?
That is a hot looking t-shirt right there. Where you get that t-shirt from, man? I want me one of them.
Some homeless guy dropped it off here.
All right then.
All right, let's go.
Everybody gonna have them Chocolate Man in Thailand shirts. We following Teacher Thomas Thailand. I don't know if y'all can hear me, but we're following Teacher Thomas Thailand. We're gonna go check out some beaches, and CJ wants to fly his drone. Get some footage so I can steal it and put it in my videos. We keep talking about me getting the drone. Maybe one of these days. We're working on it. All right.
I thought he was just a stop.
All right, we're here at the beach with the gang. Oh, by the way, I will link all the locations, open mic at the parlor. I'll have Triple T's page. I'll have CJ's page. All that stuff linked below as usual. And I'll link this beach wherever we are as soon as I figure out where it is. I think this is Pala Beach.
That's what I'm saying. The hills over there, that's all part of the hill.
Very nice little beach, very nice.
And they're always bringing like little makeup and little stuff for women, right?
Right.
And they leave it, and it's always like the oldest trees, so you can see.
Animism, we learned about that in geography.
Yeah, animism, absolutely. And lots of ghosts and spirits, so yeah, it's supposed to be. That's why they leave all these. When I first
Pretty cool.
saw them, like,
Yep. So you heard Scott talking there. There's a lot of strong beliefs here, superstitions, different folk tales and that type of thing. They're really into. Wow. So was that intentional?
It's a brand new slab, and it must be because it wasn't fully cured and they got all this high tide, because this wasn't like this a couple days ago.
Wasn't ready for that. Anyway,
Had to redo that.
just talking about Thai traditions and whatnot. So that's just one of them. So you heard Scott break it all down. It's pretty interesting. It's a really cool little beach.
Corn washers come in with their kids.
Yeah.
There's no taxes, no levy, no government, you know? Straight
That's how
out
they
of
roll.
fisherman
What do they
boat.
call those workers? I forgot what they call the workers that don't. They just pretty much work on a cash basis. They had a name for them. Informal workers.
Yeah,
Maybe
they're
that was.
not on the roll,
yeah.
like paying into Social Security.
Exactly.
But they're employed, obviously, right? They're
Yeah.
earning a living. So.
But that also is the reason that there is a VAT tax here, a value-added tax here, because these people don't pay taxes, but they'll get it back through the consumer base. So when they go into 7-Eleven or whatever and buy something, that VAT tax will make up for that lost revenue. All right, out here at another beach. We're just exploring all kinds of random places here. Isn't it interesting? Look at that. They got like these walrus statues out on these huge rocks out there. Pretty cool, right next to the industrial area. Still a really nice beach though. Just a lot of people out here just chilling, taking naps, relaxing, fishing, just chilling out. Hope you guys are enjoying this tour around the random local area. This is only about, maybe call it 20, 25 minutes from Pattaya on a good traffic day. I'm loving these rocks though, it's pretty cool. Right, Scott has brought us out to another cool little beach here. This is on site one of the military bases. I'll have that location pinned below. Interesting. Who knows the history behind these two figures here? Comment down below. Really beautiful and very busy beach. Very nice, beautiful water. I'm digging it. Y'all digging it? You know, I'm easily impressed. Can't get enough of all this. Big naval yard over there, some huge ships. This cool little island out here. This whole area is really, really interesting. There's the boys discussing the area.
Instead of turning in when you go to the left.
Oh.
Sorry, no drone footage. Not allowed to film, or not film, but not allowed to fly the drones over here, unfortunately. Which is a shame, because these beaches are really cool, and there's so much beach area here that the military base covers. It's kind of a shame you can't bring the drone out here anywhere. Really beautiful. All right, another beautiful beach here. You might have seen this in one of Teacher Thomas's videos. Pretty cool spot. Still on the base, we're just down the beach a little bit from where we were. Apparently open to anybody. We paid 20 baht per person to get in here. No big deal. Very cool little beach. Beautiful water. Not a bad location at all. And not a lot of people down here. I would imagine even on the weekend it probably doesn't get crowded here, because this beach is pretty good sized beach. So pretty nice. What you doing? Hi. Hi. What you doing down there? Hmm? Hello, little one. Too cute. Yeah. Oh. So cute. Hi, Mama. Was that Daddy? Yeah, that's Mama. Hi, Mama. Hi, Mama. Come here. Mama, come here. Okay. You're just not social. Bye, baby. I'll take you with you if I could. Catch you later.